Okay, and hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke. Last time out, we did a stupid thing, we did a very stupid thing, which was overlevel Marshtomp, because I underestimated how much EXP an Illumise can fit inside itself. So I had to think of a strategy with the Pokemon I had left. I'm going to be honest, I spent the whole of my Saturday on Showdown, working out calculations to figure out a way to win this. And I'll be honest, couldn't figure out one that got me. Right, here's the thing. I can consistently beat 3 of his mons, I think, but I needed to get into a situation where I'd have health on one of his with one Pokemon to hit over him at a certain point, and I just couldn't figure it out in terms of getting the health management there. So this is the best strategy we've got. I'm going to try it. I've not put the berries on yet. We'll get to that in a minute, but here we go. He leads with Voltorb. We are going to go into Minun, or Watt, to try and bait the rollout damage. Then we are going to pivot into Yokozuna, who's Yokozuna's going to be the MVP of this run if we win it. Yokozuna is going to hit Voltorb with all it can. Hopefully, it's now got Fake Out, and then we're going to amp. But we're not going to use it on Voltorb because we want to keep the rollout going. Less damage than a Shockwave. He usually goes for Electrike. This is where we'll use Button to try and redeem some health. And also, hopefully take off a potion. Then there is Magneton, Magneton's the awkward one. Because I have nothing apart from Makuhita that can hit it for a lot of damage. And Makuhita does not do well under getting hit with special moves. Self-destruct, it can do it, but the thing is, apparently with this AI, it's very unlikely to the Voltorb to self-destruct. So what we're going to do is we're going to Thunder Wave the Voltorb to put it slower than us. And then hopefully, if he booms, he booms. We can't do much about it. This is what I mean, it's not a good strategy, it's the best I can do under the situation. I haven't got ghost types, and I don't have anything that can take that damage. I tried using Illumise Moonlight, it didn't work in terms of health regen, because Illumise doesn't have enough good defenses to outlast Pokemon, even Electrike, who's his weakest mob. Oh, if I had my starter, yeah. It'd be a cakewalk, but unfortunately it's not, so this is the issue. So hopefully what I thought of, what we're trying to do is, with Magneton, is we're gonna have enough health on with Watt to try and Thunder Wave the Magneton, to hopefully go into maybe we might sack Watt depending on how much damage. We might go into Button to Leech Seed. We might go straight into Yokozuna, because Yokozuna's gonna have to be the one that kills it. Or we can try and stall. Correct, we are using that ruling. And like I've said before, and if you guys don't know any of my rulings, just check in Twitch chat, just type in Nuzlocke, and you should be to link to a doc. If you're on YouTube Rumble, there should be a link in the description to my ruling, to the same document. You can read where I make my rulings. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna take out the Magneton like that, and then the Manectric is basically chuck everything at it and hope it sticks. Like, we'll sack everything. The thing we want is we want either Mighty Anna or Yokozuna to be out against Manectric when he is in a certain range after the Citrus Berry. If we can get lucky enough with Mighty Anna, he's one of the only Pokemon that can survive 2 turns, depending on what moves he goes for. I have put Thief and I have put Torment on it. This is just because I was messing around with certain things. I should have put Sand Attack instead of Howl. That's a mistake, but I don't think we'll use it. Thief basically can take the Citrus Berry from him. Hopefully we can do that. We're gonna see. So, it is what it is. So, I think I'm gonna put Oran Berries. Well, I think we've only got 3 Oran Berries. So what we're going to do is go with Yoko. I'm trying to think who's probably the best to put it on. Just thinking, that's all. I think we're going to Cherry Berry. Button. We don't care about the Cherry Berry on Yoko because he's got guts. If we miss, this strategy's already pretty damn bad. We sort of need a bit of luck on our side anyway. Oh, I am not happy about this at all. Okay, Wattson. Let's see what you got. Otherwise, we reset and we go again. Yeah. I've tried to look up AI on what, like, boom AI, or, like, what the chance of this Voltorb booming is. And it seems to be all over the place. I said I would Thunder Wave here, but like I said, we don't want to do that. I could Thunder Wave for the... Obviously, I'd be slower. But I have to take a bit... I don't know. I'm trying to think what's the best port of call here. Yeah, we'll Thunder Wave. Strangely enough, we are quicker, so that is an interesting one. And it's paralyzed as well. Okay, and that's interesting. We don't really want to damage it because, by all accounts, it will not boom when it's at full health for some reason. The problem is, the more damage we do to it, the better a chance Makuhita has of not taking any damage. And if that happens, we need Makuhita basically to have more health than, or the most amount of health. So the most damage we can do here is Spark. So do I roll? Or do I stick with Growl? The other thing is, I don't want to Growl because it will put him off using Rollout. You see what I mean? It's double... Because if I Growl, he'll see Shockwave as his move, and then the strategy's out the window. I just have to pray, basically. Like I said, this strategy's bad, and that is a crit, and that is not good. And especially because he's used Spark. That is annoying. I guess we just go for another Spark at this point. There's no point. If he booms, he booms. We want him potioning, but unfortunately... I just can't see it. Yep. That was coming. Unfortunate. Makes this a lot harder. There was just no consistent way to bait out the self-destruct. I just had... Because every roll was basically Shockwave. So I had no chance. Okay, Electrite can Howl. I believe he can Leer. I believe he can Shockwave, and he can Quick Attack. So we're gonna turn this... We're gonna turn this into a stall. As much as we can. Okay, and he's Howled, he's Leered. Quick Attack will do a bit of damage now. He'll still actually, no, he probably is going for Quick Attack. Do I pivot now to get off the defense boost? Nah, I don't think we do. I think we go for the damage. Like I said, we want to waste a potion here. So, the more problems we can, or the more problems we can cause for him, the better. God damn it! See, I did like a test this morning with the internet to try and get to make sure the stream was okay, and then it just goes to absolute shit. Ah well. There's the attack. He will potion now. This is why we did not Mega Drain then, instead we tackled. Because we wanted him definitely getting into the potion range. He's got 2 potions, I think. He might have 3. It's a surprising thing because I think he... Nah, maybe I'm wrong. I was thinking he might have a Thunder Wave, but he might not do. But now... we just play the game and hope. That is also... Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, we're getting some pretty good, damn good luck here. Despite the Voltorb, we are doing okay. There is a chance. But, you know, I still have the ability to throw this more than anybody else. The problem is, we don't have Minun out. So, or Minun's out, and Minun was going to Thunder Wave the Magneton to bring its speed lower down to Makahita's level, so then he can get the Arm Thrust out. So what we have to hope for here is that we roll a 75, and now we have to roll a 50-50. Come on, button. Yeah, I know. I thought so. Shockwave. In Sonic Boom. Beautiful. Hit the 75. Good lad. Good boy. Problem is now, I believe he is in Shockwave range, which sucks. But I'm going to be greedy and go for the Leech Seed. And pray. Oh, this is some major hacks right here. Okay, and I am going to try and stall him out. I'm gonna, even though it's, like, probably not as much damage as I think it is. Yeah, it's probably 1, is it? Yeah, 2, okay. I'm not gonna lie, that is some pretty good paralyze hacks. That is pretty broken. The only reason I'm trying to do this is I'm trying to get him into a range where I know Arm Thrust can kill as well. I'm trying to leave nothing to chance, basically. Because Manectric is such an awkward Pokemon to get around. Okay, and he Thunder Waves me. This is why we put the Cherry Berry on. I have to say, all this is going swimmingly so far. If I can get that other Super Potion on Magneton, this is doable. Surprisingly doable. We are getting a lot of luck. We are getting a lot of hacks with Paralyze. But, you know, if I can just keep pecking him. There might be something here. I'm really surprised he's not Shockwaved already. Hi Zinkies, how you doing? We are playing the game, playing the feud, and I am hoping. Basically what we're doing here is we're trying to get out of a problem that we caused ourselves because I overleveled my Marshtomp. I'm going for the potion. I'm going for that potion. Yeah, we overleveled the Marshtomp, so we had to basically have a strategy put together where we are basically with a Pokemon we've got, we had to make the best out of a bad situation. This is it. We've gotten very lucky, to be fair, apart from a self-destruct on a Voltorb when I was hopefully going for a rollout to stop damage, but this is actually going fairly well so far. We've got the 2 potions off, that's good. Now we need to hopefully... Damn it. If Button got to full health, then I was hard switching to Maku here. You could not stop me. We are getting very lucky though with Paralyze. That is, like, what's Paralyze? 30%? I can't remember what the percentage is in Gen 3, but we're getting quite lucky. So it's probably the reason I'm not moaning about confusion, because we have got so lucky with. There's the Shockwave, first one of the day. This is the move we didn't want to see. Although, Button is the only one who resists it. Seriously? Okay. That Leech Seed is, oh, is it a broken move? The good thing about we've broken out finally of Confusion is he has a chance to go for Supersonic again. This is doable, though. This is very doable. Like I said, the only 2 Pokemon I'm really bothered about for future gyms... Probably only Breloom. In terms of Button, so... Yes, I am risking it with Shockwaves, but... At this point, I think I have to get ahead. Mightyena is going to get 2-turn by Netric at best. And Makuhita needs to be there for the, you know, the, what do we call it? Coup de grace, the winning blow. There's the Supersonic. If we hit through this, we should be A-okay. I just need a little bit more luck. That's all I need. I just need one more paralysis and one more decent turn on a fake. One more decent turn. If I can go into Manectric with over 40 health, I'd be I'd die happy. We get the paralysis. Come on, button. Pull through. I'll take it. I'll take it. The Leech Seed will do its damage. Okay, and somehow this is going better than I expected. We are getting very lucky, to be fair. The strategy I had was not consistent at all. Okay, so we have to go for the Leech Seed to give Makuhita the best chance of winning. Okay, and that was... Okay, I'm trying to work out how much a Shockwave will do on average. It's good. Give me a second. I'm not using Showdown. Like I said, I don't like to use calcs in terms of when I'm actually doing it. Unless I'm strategizing beforehand, which we're not. So, Quick Attack did 48, 28, so did what, 40? I want to keep Button alive, but I think I might be in shock wave range. He does have a chance to Howl. He could also Shockwave if he finds the kill. Do I go for the stun spot and be extra cheeky? Come on, please, Button. For Christ's sake, do me a favor. Come on, please. God damn it. Okay, it's okay, though. It's basically a reset of a turn. We can go for it again. Because now we're out of crit range. No, we're not, because Howl is in play, you idiot. But we do get the stun spore. He doesn't have Pursuit, so we are good. We are switching out into Mighty Anna. Whew. Intimidate knocks the Howl off. I genuinely can't believe we're doing this well. Like, in practice, the way I was doing this out, I was planning this out, I was like, maybe we'll get one or two power... we basically had to rely on paralysis hacks to win. But yeah, this is something else. This is the reason why we went for the stun spore, because when I do go into Mighty Anna, I can do this. Oh, it's because I've already got an item, you absolute idiot. Yeah, that's a misplay on my part. Okay. I forgot that Thief doesn't count if you have an item. Well done me, got paralyzed for no reason. Bite. Be honest. How high would it have been if we pulled the citrus berry off? Again, Luna is basically fodder at this point. It's sad, but it is what it is. Okay, here comes the game plan. Fake out to get it a little bit more in range. Okay. We kept the static off. We wanted the berry, because I didn't know how much health Yokozuna was going to have. For the record, I did not think this strategy would work at all. But somehow, some way, we've pulled it out. I'll take it. Oh yeah, I'm taking it. I don't know. I don't know how exactly I won that, in all seriousness. Because like I said, there was just no way that I... In my, like, runs of this, or going through my mind of what I thought would happen, like, with the moves available that he has, with the strategy I thought of, I worked it around. I'd worked it out multiple ways. I genuinely don't know how I've won that. The only thing I can say is paralysis hacks. That's the only way I can say it. Because we unfortunately got a crit. Oh no, we unfortunately got a crit on Voltorb, which put him into self-destruct range, which I wasn't planning on doing, but it happened. We lost Minun right away. Yeah, I'm actually just... I'm genuinely in shock on the fact we've won that. Somehow, the run continues, I guess. I need to put my dead Pokemon in the box, so... We'll just, hang on, I always forget how to spell this. Is it 1L? I think that's how you spell it. And then we'll change the wallpaper to a sky theme. There we go, that looks better. Minun, I need to take your Oran Berry off you, I'm afraid. I can take your berry off your dead corpse. Same as my Iena. Oh, the annoying thing is, I might have been able to keep my Iena alive if I had played Thief correctly. I didn't look that up because I just assumed, because, you know, big-brained as I am. But yeah, I genuinely cannot believe I won that. Like, I guess the optimal strategy was just to sack a Pokemon on the Voltorb, I guess, instead of trying to play around it like I was doing. Weird. What do we take with us now? Illumise doesn't really help us. I feel like I can't use Illumise either anyway until like the next bit, because I leveled her up and didn't use her, and I said I was trying to only use rare candies on the Pokemon that I was going to use. We'll put the Carp in. And we'll put Batra in for good measure, I guess. Yeah, I am astounded that I won that. I genuinely, I'm flabbergasted. Gobsmacked. Mind blown. Yeah, I did not think I would win that in a million years. I'm using my usual pathway to get around the trainers. There was a strategy I did forget about, which I could have used, but I don't think I didn't like it. Which was go to this person, get a tract, and somehow use a tract on my Pokemon. But I don't like using a tract. I don't like leaving it up to weird little strategies like that unless I have to. But yeah, I am genuinely like blown away the fact of I won that. 'Cause I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have been in with a sniff. And I get to keep my Shroomish, and I get to keep my Kuhia. Weird. Is there another Pokemon we can use that knows Rock Smash? Illumise, I'm looking at you. Oh yeah, I definitely know that. Technically, not. There is a way. I think Flannery, you can get around because of this boy. And another hopeful boy we'll get later. Let's check if Whismur can learn Rock Smash, because Whismur probably can. I can't see Illumise using it Rock Smash. It cannot. Let me just get my little book. There we go. Ah, it's my little, my own little, like, old Pokedex I used to use when I was a kid, because we didn't have Bulbapedia back in the day. So just checking, can Illumise learn Rock Smash? No, it cannot. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. This book I've got, it's called Pokemon Pocket Pokedex. It's got the official Nintendo seal. And it was what I used to get all my encounters back in the day. So it seems we're going to have to give Rock Smash to one of these two unless I can find something else. I don't want to give Rock Smash to any of these guys. They're both useful. I guess we'll give it to... What moves does Makihita have? Good on you, yeah. You should start a Nuzlocke. They're pretty damn fun. Especially when you get into weird situations like I've just been in. Where you get really hype moments where you build a team together, you look at it and go, I shouldn't be able to win here, and somehow I pull it out. I did look at doing a Gen 5 Nuzlocke, some time ago. The only problem with Rock Smash, if it was 40, I'd be tempted to get rid of the Arm Thrust. But I think I have to get rid of the Sand Attack, unfortunately. The only problem for the next gym is keeping our levels down, in all honesty. But there's a reason why we're doing what we're doing right now. How about we use Axel, since we've not used him in a while. Now, you might be wondering... Oh, you know what I should have done, actually? I didn't get this either, because I wasn't thinking about it. We could get the black glasses from down here where we're going. But what we're going to do is get the EXP share from... trying to think of his name. Mr. Stone? Can't remember. Whatever the bloke who runs the Devon Corp is called. We have him in our Pokénav. I'll just pick that up. We'll have a look at what his name is. The black glasses are around here somewhere. I can't remember where. Because you then go to this bloke and say, didn't put the badge again, you're right. Well, Sharpedo, I'm thinking of another Grass Boy for my Dark type that I'm going to get that is actually a guaranteed encounter. There is a way to guarantee that encounter. It's just sort of weird. I'm going to have to use a bit more of a repel strat. And we're going to have to work on it. Plus we can get Absol if we play our cards right. There's a few different Dark types we can get for Gym 7. Gym 7 is... Yep, we're using Cacturne. Hopefully, anyway. We can guarantee Cacturne in Route 111. Plus, I like Cacturne. Oh, no, I like Cacnea. I'm not a big fan of Cacturne in terms of design. I love Cacnea. I grew up in Gen 3, so I was watching Pokemon Advance. So, you know, I just want to needle arm fellas into Oblivion. My boy. Plus, you never get to use a cat. I never get to use a Cacnea or a Cacturne ever. Ever. It's one of those Pokemon that's not really in games very much. We're using water Pokemon here because this dude's got booming Geodudes, if I remember rightly. Or has he got magnitude Geodudes? Magnitude Geodudes, that's why. So, that's why we're going to use Water Gun free 2 times. And then he's got a Machop, if I remember correctly. Has he? Yeah, I used to use this little book all the time. To be fair, it does have incorrect information in it, which is fun. I can't remember where it's... There's certain things which are just wrong, or they don't give all the locations as to where you can get certain Pokemon. Okay, and now... Should have put in thingy, shouldn't I? Fly. Well, hopefully I don't get Karate Chop crit, but it's probably coming. I'll take a low kick. Right. Oh, how nice. I'm just trying to find an accuracy in this book. Because I know there are some, because I remember. Oh well. It still helped me out. It helped me when I was back in the Fire Red days, completing the Pokedex. Funnily enough, because we've already got an encounter here, we don't need to worry about the Rock Smash popping off and getting a Geodude, because these rocks in this game and Ruby and Sapphire are naturally predisposed to not be able to give you any Pokemon. I assume it's got something to do because of the... What typing's Huntail weak to? I believe Huntail is pure water. It might be rock. I always get that wrong, but it's because it's next to Relicanth in the Pokedex. So if I can use my book right now. Clamperl. Huntail is pure water. So it'd be grass and electricity. It also tells you its species and its height, weight, and ability. And when it learned... And its moveset for this generation, anyway. It even tells you about the moves it learns in, like, Emerald. Like, you know, especially in Emerald with highlighted green text. My old little book. What I'll do is I'll take a picture of it, and the next stream I'll show you guys. Do we have any repels by any chance? Just because I don't want to go through the whole thing. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll try and use Boombox, get some levels on it while we're using it. Ah, that is a problem. Oh no, I never understood how Clamperl can evolve into Gorbis and Huntail. I know how it does it. It's more the fact of the design choice of how do you go from this to this? How do you go from a clam to 2 fish? Also, which side do you guys fall on? You on the Huntail side, you on the Gorbis side? I'm a Huntail person myself. I'm a sucker for a Pokemon that looks a bit derpy. There's the repeat ball. We still, I don't think, have a Pokemon who can use Cut, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, I don't think we do. We'll have a look when we get to the Pokemon Center here in Rustboro. But, you know, I'll be honest, I was fully committed into resetting. Like, I had consigned myself today. Like, okay, and guess we're resetting the run, but I'll take it. I will take getting 10 paras on a magneton and having my Shroomish not die. Because then I get to use Breloom, and Breloom's busted. Especially, we'll find that out when we go to Norman. Just gotta get past his Spinder. Okay. Yep. Now, if I'm remembering this correctly, I do get the XP share from this guy, otherwise I've wasted my time. And the XP share is going to be very helpful. Speed Ball and Time Ball have become hugely popular amongst trainers. I can buy Timer Balls now, can't I? There's the XP share. My memory don't let me down. Yep, it's going to be helping me in battles very, very soon. Also helps me take EXP off Pokemon without switching. So. Quick Claw. I could get the Miracle. I actually can't get the Miracle Seed at the moment, can I? Yeah, we're basically stuck with what we've got for now. I'm assuming you're doing a randomizer in terms of when you ask for a Huntail. Or are you just doing a... Or are you doing something else, I should say? You know what they say about when you assume? But yeah, I am... Like, genuinely, I'm just shocked that I got through that. I was resigned to losing. I just thought, we'll play it out, because it's not right to just go into a new run. Ah, had a grass type ready. Ah, okay, fair enough. Boop, 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 boop. Should've bought repels, I didn't think about that, and I should've. Looking through these movesets now, I'm actually just using my book. Yeah, I did not underestimate at all how bad Lotad's moveset was in terms of learning. Like, I have to get to what level? Let's have a look. I have to get to level 43 to get a move that's a grass move naturally. It's better than Absorb in Mega Drain. Always fun. Beautiful. Actually, hang on a minute. I just want to have a look at like Whismer's art here, see if it's the exact same in the book here. And now I'm trying to find Whismer. Huh, how about that? This actually has the actual artwork in the book. I should have assumed, but I've never actually checked that out before. I'm assuming they're all the same in terms of... Yep, Marshtomp's the same. Shroomish is the same. Zigzagoon was the same. I remember Zigzagoon's sprite from all the runs we've had previously. Huh. I'm going to start using this book a lot more. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't take on those trainers still. Like I said, if I had... I expected to get, like, Oddish from Route 117, and we didn't. We got Illumise, which... It's a problem, but it's dealable. Dealable. We can cope without it, is what I'm trying to say. Astonish. I guess the good thing here about going in with a Whisper is they can't really damage themselves, can they? Because if they get locked into Uproar, they're locked in, and they can't do anything about it. Okay, and then Flannery. Flannery's interesting, then. Flannery's first 3 Pokemon, Walk in the Park. Flannery's last Pokemon, Hell Incarnate. I do not like looking at that Torkoal one bit. Okay. Yeah, Heart can take it out without getting crit into oblivion. And I want to give you some levels, my girl, because you are 1 level away from evolving, if I remember correctly. And hoo boy, you only get better. I could see Wally, but what'd be the point? I came off as very mean then, didn't I? I should go see Wally and see if he's better. But he doesn't further anything to the plot. Okay. I'm assuming this is Wally's house. Where is he? Wally, I've come to see you out of guilt. Okay, Wally. You keep telling yourself that, bud. You keep telling yourself you're gonna be better than me. You always need a healthy dose of, what's the word? You need to believe in yourself. I mean, in Wally's case, it's dreaming, but... You know. He ain't gonna beat me with a teleporting Ralts. Especially when I had Puccina and he just couldn't hit me at all. Around here. Can't do that because we do not have the Pokemon who can cut yet. Then we go down here, down there. Okay, we didn't do the trainers on this next route, but we want to avoid them because of the obvious. We don't want to overlevel. We'll consider taking on trainers when we get to Maxi. I'm considering you. I'm thinking about getting the Macho Brace. I really don't want to because it's hard. I know it's hard, so I'll come back when I've got a stronger 5th Pokemon. Oh, I need to buy Repels. If I'm going to get Cacnea, I need to buy Repels to ward off Geodudes from those Rock Smash, when I Rock Smash. It's a little thing, but it's, you know. It's stuff you need to do. Do I have in bag? Cool. I'll pay for some because I can't be bothered going to getting soda. I can't be bothered getting soda pops. There's no repels here. That sucks. Well, there's a healing place outside of there. I guess I can deal with it. Just checking if there's anything to sell. Okay. I worried for nothing. See, this is where my knowledge of hidden items goes out the window. So, we rappel up. I can't remember what the level is. I believe it's 20. So we'll put on somebody like Button. And we'll work it out from there. Cross fingers for no Geodudes. No Geodudes. Sharpedo is a guaranteed encounter, so yeah, you're probably right about the 7th gym. Okay, and then there's the camera person here. We need to avoid these trainers. And as he says, avoid these trainers, he goes, stupidly walks into the path of one. Hi, Irene. Oh, we're playing the mirror match, are we? Okay, that's nice. Show me the stun spore. Okay, not the stun spore. In my good books, Irene. And that's the other Pokemon that might be the key to beating Flannery. Might sound stupid, but it's true. This little ball with a, you know, a pipe cleaner tail is going to help me out. I just need to catch one first, which is better said than done. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I need more repels. Well, this is gonna be fun. I might need to have to go to Verdanturf to get repels, genuinely. Do not reset. Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna have to go on Verdanturf and get repels due to the fact of how I want to encounter certain Pokemon at certain times. So we have a better chance of getting a Meryl. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. A lot of preamble. I know. Another reason why I wasn't... God damn it! I don't want to take on trainers. I don't want to take on any trainer. He's gonna go for Peck. Going for Growl. Interesting. Water Gun. We'll have to Water Gun our way out of it. Pain? Really? Okay. Oh yeah, I forget. I have the XP share on, so it's naturally less EXP. Idiot. Please have repels. I promise. I do know what I'm doing. Fluffy tail. For some reason they wanted to change up the polka doll for some reason. Ooh. Sorry, just multitasking. I keep getting a... I usually have my phone on silent when I'm playing, and then when I'm doing stuff that I find a little bit boring, I just check on things. And because snooker is kicked off, like, well, not the actual, not the, like, the biggest tournament in snooker, the World Championships has kicked off now. The prelims, anyway. I'm just having a little look at how they're doing. Like I said, I used to, I don't know if I've said this on stream before, but I did used to play snooker. Not in any really good capacity, it's just I wanted to be like, I wanted to play at that level, of course I did, but, you know, you was just with friends, and then, you know, life gets in the way. By the time, sure as hell I would want to, I'd love to play snooker, but one of those, when you can't put in like 10 hours, and you're putting like 10 hours a day into that craft, it's mental. Okay, now this route is one route we are going to have to wait for, so hence why I'm making sure the rappel is still on. We cannot go there right now. We have to wait to get to Mount Chimney. Beautiful. Oh. Hello, Rose. I don't know who she is, but okay. Go into here. Okay, let's see what I have planned out, because I plan this out months in advance, so I forget, which is why I write stuff down. We need to go to Route 113 before we do anything. And as well as Route 113, we need to go to Jagged Pass. Basically, I can't get encounters on either of these routes until I do Jagged Pass first. Isn't that just the greatest? It's just so we guarantee the Merrill, that's all. Okay. And we just lead with Button because Button's the highest level Pokemon we've got. There's no trainers in here, so we don't have to worry about that. Problem is, we do have a double battle. And like I said, I will be playing for every double battle. Huh? I thought she was going to turn. Screw you. Okay, Numel. I always want to go into Earhart because of the obvious. I guess we'll go into Axel. Okay, I just worry about EXP, that's all. Fair enough, Boombox learns Astonish. And we're getting Carpe Diem there. I like it. I like it a lot. Slugma doesn't get its rock type yet, does it? It evolves and again gets the rock type. Water gun! Soak up that EXP! Carpe Diem. So you can seize the day against Flannery. What game are you playing, by the way? I should have asked. good you beat the gym leader. But I need to know what gym leader is for context. Now, if you say you beat Brock, I'm going to be like, oh, that, you know. If you beat Brock in Fire Red, I'm going to be like, okay, it's an achievement, you know. But if you're saying, like, you beat... I'm trying to think of a hard first starter. A hard first gym, I guess, like... Depending on if you've not got the monkey, black and white's pretty bad. So, Silent Crest or Chili. And even Charon, I've heard, is a bit irksome. In black and white too. That's a Shroomish, right? Sometimes when I talk, I forget. What I'm doing. I have to just reset my brain and get into gear that I'm actually no. Ah, okay. I have heard of... I think I've heard of Brick Bronze. I'd have to have a look. I have a little sticky notes page somewhere. Of all the ROM hacks I've had a look at. And there are... It's one of those when I've transferred it from ages ago. In terms of, like, I remember putting, like, when I was younger, I got my first computer. Well, it wasn't a computer, it was a laptop. And I was like, oh, I'm going to play so many games on this. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, there's so many names for Pokemon ROM hacks that I just... You know, you can't remember them all. So if you hear one that sounds a bit different, you're like, okay, I might have it on there. Although I'm not usually a fan of, I like ROM hacks in terms of when they do like upgrades on a game, say something like Renegade Platinum or, you know, hopefully Platinum Kaizo whenever that comes out. I like games that do that because that's just adding like a, you know. Don't know why I stopped then. I was waiting for him. I'm like, why am I waiting? Just go. I shouldn't have healed. I should have waited for that guy to go. Yeah, with ROM hacks, I'm sort of hit or miss on them. Sometimes I'm in the mood, other times I'm not. Oh, that's pretty good. What start did you choose? I'm not judging you at all, I promise. I have my favourite starter, but that's because I've got nostalgia. Hi, Shoxy. Oh, Froakie, okay, and I'm, you know, fair enough. Good Pokemon. Does it have its hidden ability, by the way? Does it have that protein? Hi, Shoxy, by the way. We did get past, thingy. With, we got past Wattson. I need to get my bike. Yeah, it's strange how we did it. It was basically a lot of paralysis. We got very lucky, I have to admit. We got a lot of paralysis on using Stun Spore. On the Magneton. Who died? We lost Mighty Eno because I forgot how Thief worked, and I thought I could still Thief his item and use it, but I forgot that's not how Thief works in this game. I thought I could use Thief, use the Citrus Berry, I put an Oran Berry on my Mighty Eno when I shouldn't have, and got punished for it. And then I lost Minun to a self-destruct because we were trying to roll for a rollout on Voltorb, and he crit. And I crit with a Spark, which put him into self-destruct, the range where he likes to use self-destruct, and then he boomed. Unfortunate, but you cannot do anything about it when that happens. I'm gonna face this guy up here, because I can't remember what else is up here. I always found this funny because I think this is isn't this technically an area you can't go into because of the sand? Tailo does evolve soon, which is why I was looking at this. I was looking at this person. Watch me lose my Tailo to this guy now. Do not have a Makuhita with Vital Throw. Do not have a Makuhita with Vital Throw. Okay. There's a Makuhita I was switching out. Can I actually go into that area below without the Go Goggles? Can I get my Cacnea encounter now? If I can, I'll do that. Oh, okay, 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 good. I'm just checking. Just checking. I always come from this. I always come from upwards rather than downwards, just because, you know, you cannot go into the desert usually. So it's just as, you know, little niche things you remember when you're playing. Yeah, I remember. It was just a fact of I just wanted to know, like, if I could, pardon me, if I could get my encounter, like, because I thought it's just with how close that that ledge was. Spinder actually isn't terrible, to be fair. I mean, I know, you know, it's Spinder, so it's not brilliant. I think what we're playing for here is the Slugma, and no, do not make that joke. I know you want to. I can see you, like, you know, the childish urge inside you but, you know, to say it, but no. Skarmory, maybe. Skarmory's not as good as you think it is, unfortunately. I understand why. It's a steel type. Steel types are brilliant, by the way. Like, across the board. It's just the fact that Skarmory doesn't really help me. Like, okay, he might help me against... True, he does have setup. He does have setup. And he's good against Norman, for the obvious reasons of him being a steel type. And I do need one since I had gotten... I haven't gotten Aaron. And Fly, yeah, and Fly, of course. Okay. But yeah, we got... when do we actually get Fly? I forget. Is it Winona? Yeah, pre-Gym 6 around Winona. After the Weather Institute. Yes, you do face May before you go to the... I forget. See what I mean? My Emerald knowledge... After, like... As soon as you, like, go over, as soon as you cross one, like, you get Surf and you cross, like, you know, Route 118, I forget. Yeah, well, we were talking about this last time about how May is not very good as a rival. Yes, there is to be fair, the hardest battle for me in this game apparently is the first one, because we swept through her second one like that. No, the third one like that, sorry. The third one's the one that everyone remembers. The one on Route 110. Before you get to Morville. We went through her easy. As long as you can plan out for stuff. I know we got a crit, but we never really in danger. I can't remember when Numel learns Magnitude, so Every time I see a Numel, I'm like squinting my eyes and like being like, "Do you know magnitude, boy?" I'm trying to read him, and he just stares at me with that look of just, I don't know, brother. Maybe I do have magnitude. Maybe I don't. Also makes sense because I believe one of Numel's abilities is Oblivious. Correction! Any Pokemon with Water Absorb is OP. My personal favourite's Lantern. I love that boy. Especially because it has the ability to learn both. Okay, in Route 113, we want the Slugma. I'm happy with the Slugma here. Do I heal up? I heal up. I've got nothing in my rules about going to this old lady repeatedly and getting heals. I always think that girl there is a trainer, and she's not. It's also one of those I always go for. It's strange. I always look up. I only want to look up movesets when I have the Pokemon, because then it's my knowledge. If it's my own knowledge, I'm fine with it. Like if I'm looking up the like for my own Pokemon, I'm fine. I don't want to know a Pokemon until I've got it. Because then I feel like I'm skirting around the game a little bit, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't believe we can... Oh, you actually know that. That's actually pretty good knowledge then. Well done. Like, I remember certain things just because the Pokemon I like or the Pokemon I have a thing for. Okay, Slugma, Skarmory, Spinder. All level 16, we can't repel. So, here goes nothing. Oh, first patch of grass. Slugma. Spinder, okay. You disappoint me, Panda. You are not the memeable boy that we wanted. Although, to be fair to Spinder, this is the reason I was defending it and saying it's not terrible. You do get Spinder, and it does have some decent coverage. Like, it knows Psybeam, it knows Feint Attack. Don't get me wrong, it's not brilliant in terms of stat line, I agree with that. It's, what is it, 60 across the board, like you said, yep. It's definitely not brilliant, I will allow you that in terms of stats. But in terms of move pool, it's got a few uses. And especially because we're still in we're at the start of the mid game, it's still usable. It's bearable. You can use a Spinder in a tight like, you know, area. And it has own tempo. See what I mean? It's got decent ability, decent move pool. Just not brilliant stats. But every Spinder is unique, so... Oh well. Not unique. 1 in 15 billion, I think it is, in terms of the patterns that you can get on your Spinder. What do we call you? I am uncreative. I only said I'm calling it Poe because I thought of Jack Black. Because I'm watching. I'm planning to watch the Super Mario Brothers movie soon, on the weekend hopefully. Trying to think what the item is up here. There is an item here. Yeah, so it's 1 in. Oh, could you have come out earlier? That would have been nice, you know? Bear in mind, Skarmory's a 5% encounter rate. Problem is, how do I get around it? I can't remember. Let's find out. Oh, no Swift. I do not know Skarmory's movesets. This is going to be a hoot and a half. I don't know. I don't know why. I just... Okay, the TM is left. Cool. I just want to do all the magma stuff out, get the magma stuff out of the way, and then we'll start leveling up, because that Archie fight, Maxi fight is eh. It's harder than you think if you don't plan for it. I'm happy with this arrangement. Let's get pumped into oblivion. Yes, I did get the XP shirt. It's the first thing I was planning on doing after Wattson. Although, like I've said earlier in the stream, I was resigned to not winning. I didn't, like, in theory, I thought I was like, we can win, but it's not gonna happen. And then which turned into, oh, we might win because of, like, hacks. You could get it after the Steven letter? Is that really true? Huh. Oh yeah, because you've technically done his job for him. Good point. I always forget that. It's just a natural progression, yeah. I always forget and go to and get it on Verdant Turf, because you just naturally go to there, and then you use Rock Smash on there, and then you can go back to Rustboro to get the repeat ball, and then it's just like, you know, ticking all the boxes. Also, I thought we could have gone back to finally get that little route in 116 that has, like, the cut trees, but we still don't have a Pokemon that can learn cut. So, shrug shoulders, can't do much about it. Okay, Baltoy and coughing. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not liking that coughing. Okay. Okay. I can't remember how good Baltoy's stats are. I probably should have gone with Marshtomp. Coughing can explode. Well, guess I just get lucky. For some reason, they don't have a tendency to explode. If, like, they have to be around halfway. Even if they're at, like, a quarter, they don't really explode. I think it's something to do with the Emerald AI, where they must have, like, a check or something for, like, when is exploding an acceptable move. This is an interesting thing. I could go for the kill on Ninjask. I don't know if I kill with Earthheart. Earthheart's in yellow. If I don't switch, I could get Fury Swipe killed. I can't remember if this learns Slash already as well. I think I'll just play safe. See, I didn't know that they always, if they see a kill, they'll always go for it. Because in all my, like, testing of like doing this beforehand, say I use, like, Aaron, what I usually do is in practice, when I was using Aaron, what I used to do was start with Marshtomp and on Voltorb, and then pivot switch into Aaron. So if he goes for, like, obviously he's not going to go for a Shockwave on a Marshtomp, so then he would have to roll out or self-destruct. But obviously if he self-destructs or roll out on Aaron, it's not going to do much damage. Hence why I wanted to get Aaron, but unfortunately we didn't do that. I'm so close to so many evolutions. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Resident Evil, trying to rejig my Resident Evil lore, and I've just finished Code Veronica. So Ninjaska's a bit for me at the moment. I actually like the design of Ninjaska. It's just, you know, yeah. You've seen Code Veronica, you know what I mean. Code Veronica, by the way, is a game that I think that Capcom should have remade before Resident Evil 4. Because I think it's more integral to the story than some other mainline titles. Specifically Resident Evil 3. Because if you think about it, what does Resident Evil 3 add to the plot, like the overarching story of Resident Evil? Whereas Code Veronica actually does, you know, add to the plot in terms of it's the first time you see it's the first time you see Wesker after he dies in 1. I don't think you get any references to him apart from that until Resident Evil 4, where Leon mentions it with Ada when he says, like, is it true you working with Wesker or something like that? So, and then you also get the, you know Wesker's alive. It adds to the dynamic of, it rounds up Jill and, not Jill, Claire and Chris's story, because Claire's looking for Chris, and I don't know what the hell Chris is doing. I can't remember what the note says. I know he says he went to, like, Kenya, I think. So, and also adds a little bit of lore to more people in the Umbrella Corporation, like the Ashford family, who you learn a bit about. Oh, I'm blocked off now? I thought there was an item here. Aha, there is. Is there a hidden one? I feel like there's a hidden one. Also, props for the trees. That was the one I was looking for. Also, I love these trees though. Just, I don't know. You never see them in, I don't think, again, apart from this one particular route, and I think they're great. Huh. And I thought Heart of all the level 21. I did know that Coughing and Wheezing can learn all the boom moves. I guess apart from, no, you're pretty much right. I'm trying to think of if there's one I'm missing. I feel like there's one I'm missing out of the ones you've listed, like Self-Destruct, Explosion, Memento, and Misty Explosion. I feel like there's another one. A Memento. Seriously? 2 Skarmories? Alright, alright. Couldn't have done it first time, though. Couldn't have done it first time. Remember that, Skarmory. Yeah, Healing Wish. I knew there was something. Hey, I'll allow it because, you know, how many Pokemon moves are there? You cannot remember them all. Unless you're a genius. Or some type of savant in remembering things. Although I do try and improve on stuff like that. My memory, retention, and stuff like that. Like I know I sometimes when I'm bored and I have to like 5 or 10 minutes when I'm rendering a video or something like that. What I'll do is I will like just go on like it's a site I used to use when I was in school for quizzes called Sparkle. And I used to, I just do like random quizzes on stuff that I like. Like, one I usually do. Hi, Slugma. Pity you couldn't have come out first. There we go. Got it out eventually. I do not have any other thing apart from Axel. Yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, what I'll do is I'll like go on a quiz thing called Sparkle, and I'll just do like a few quizzes on there of like memory retention and stuff like that for knowledge. Like I can going off that because there's one for like the whole generations of Pokemon. I can clean that out easy. Like you say name 151 Pokemon, and it asks you to like type them down, and I can do it. And probably in the time they give me, I think they give you something like, you know, a good handful of minutes. Nah, Boombox, you're not ready. This boy is. Fighting the fact that Spinder doesn't have Psybeam yet. But yeah, like I can do. I'm pretty confident I could probably, going off the quizzes I do just for like memory retention, I can do Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, and then Gen 6. I'm not. Is when my knowledge starts failing. On Pokemon I remember. I can probably name most of them, but it's ones that I forget, like... When does Bagon evolve? And because I have it on my list as my Meteor Falls encounter... I forgot about you. 50 max. Okay, it's not bad, but I'd have to get through 2 leaders to actually get it, and then I'd have to teach it TMs. I don't know. Okay, guess we're going to Earhart if Numel has magnitude. So, hope for Ember Burn. That's not good. I don't think it learns any rock moves. I can't remember it doing. You'd think something like Numel would learn Rock Throw. Would I use... It depends on... What I probably use it for... I mean, I'm probably not going to use it, but in terms of cast form... It is a free encounter at the Weather Institute, because the Weather Institute is counts as a different place to the route it's on, correct? With cast form, it's weird. It depends on what team I need. Like, if I'm using a water team, obviously, of course, I'm going to use Rain. I could use Sun for Wallace, of course, but It's harder to do because you need fire types and to make the or fire and grass types to get the bounce off that. So maybe it's doable. I'd say for if I was playing Emerald, probably a Sun, but Rain is equally as likely, to be fair. I think I'm happy with this. I'll just take on Twins. Yeah, I'm glad you said we also battle Pokemon, because having two twins just look at you dead eye and say we collect ashes is not ominous at all. I know why you collect ashes, but you know, I'm getting shining vibes. I like Castform as a design, like the concept of it. It's like a little, to me, I always think it looks like it has a mask on. So to me, it's this little, like, weather superhero that changes forms. I wish they would have give it more forms as they invented more terrains, I guess. Like, obviously Sandstorm's the obvious one, because it was already in the game when they made this, but didn't want to give it a form. For whatever reason. And then stuff like electric terrain. Or maybe even like, maybe even something like when it was foggy in Gen 4, they could have added like a sort of fog one, which turned it into like a ghost type. That'd have been cool. I'm just spitballing. It depends. I'll have to look at what I've got in Meteor Falls, but I tend to wait. I'll wait a long time for my Meteor Falls encounter. Unless I'm struggling, and then maybe we go with something like Solrock. Or it's a place where we can knock off Zubat, potentially. Get Zubat out of the encounter for all the other caves, so we can get a guaranteed wall rain. Right, okay, and I never understood what the point of, like, Tailow's, like... it is its tail, but it just, to me, I always thought it just looked weird. It always looked like it had an antenna sticking out of its backside. There is a ninja there, I think, in the sand. On the Sut. We don't want to battle him. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see why they have it. I just always thought it looked like, even in the anime, I just thought it looked like two massive antennae. I couldn't take it seriously. Yeah, Latias and Latias do have something similar. I mean, to be fair, you know, in the anime, if your Pikachu is on a Swellow and you use an electric type attack to bring down Thunder onto Swellow, it provides it electricity armor instead of just killing your Swellow. So that's anime lore for you. Yeah, so yeah, the Swellow just happened to have a hidden ability of Volt Absorb. That's the answer, correct. God damn it. Volcano's eruption is proof that the Earth is alive. Well, yeah, yes and no, I guess. Because I don't think... To divine the answer, is the Earth alive? I mean, it's not sentient. It's a rock that's floating in space. The stuff on the Earth is alive. Yeah, like, the stuff on the Earth is alive, but not the Earth itself. There's, you know, plants and animals and us. Right, we want to avoid this battle like the plague. There is a Nuzleaf, and because of the terrain we're in, nature power becomes earthquake. There's a bit of knowledge for you guys. I've lost many a Pokemon for that earthquake, because I just forget. So I never forget again. Yes, I do know never to use Fly against a Pokemon with Thunder. Because, is it a bit like Magnitude or Dig? Or Magnitude and Earthquake with Dig? Does it do double damage? Or does it just hit? So if you didn't know, if you do have a flying Pokemon, your Pokemon learns, and the opposing Pokemon uses Thunder, it will still hit. For instance, the example I was giving, if you use Dig, and your opponent uses Earthquake, Earthquake counts as double damage. So that is a base 200 attack move that is coming right at your dome. So anything underground is popping up dead. I'm trying to remember when I actually get Dig from. Do I get Dig from this guy? No, it's not him. Is it the Ruin Maniac I get it from? Fossil Maniac, whatever your name is. No one uses you anyway until you get what's his name. There we go. Okay, Dig is important because it's a viable strategy against Norman. If you can just last a turn against his Slacking and then Dig when he's on Truant turns, and have a Pokemon who's obviously slower than him, you can bait him. So you Dig on his Truant turn, and then he misses you with his next attack, and then you hit him, and then you rinse and repeat. Do I need anything from these places? I know we have to get the Meteor. Oh yeah, Gen 1. So yes, Gen 1 Fissure worked on Dig. So like, you know. Wait, does it do double damage? So you're double dead because it's a one hit. Fissure's a one-hit KO move. We get Raw from this guy. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I forgot that Dig in Gen 1 was 2-turn Earthquake. Yeah, correct. Why do I have a feeling there's a hidden item around here? My hidden item senses are tingling. I'm like Spider-Man, but, you know, having a power that's really, 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 really sucky compared to sensing danger. Do we want the encounter here? I know I have something noted down because I split mine into pre-surf and post-surf in terms of encounters, and I tend to put Route 114 on after for some reason, but I don't see why we can't go for it. Okay, and here's the idea. We can get Lombre, we can get Nuzleaf, we can get Swablu, we can get Seviper. And we can get another Pokemon, which I have on here as what I should get. And I'm trusting my past self on this. You know what? I'm just going to battle her because I'm only going to run into her later on. Oh, have you seen, if you like Swablu... Nah, Zangoose is furry, babe. It's edgy, but it's furry, babe. I can't. I'm not... the internet has polluted my brain into not liking, into not looking at certain Pokemon, or into not looking at a Pokemon in a certain way. Vaporeon is another one, for obvious reasons. The internet scars you. Yeah, if you like Swablu, I'll see if I can find it. There was a thing I saw the other day which I thought was a really cool... I love it. Yeah, Zangoose does have Guts and Facade. It is pretty damn good, to be fair. And a very good attack. And a very good base attack. And it learns Slash. And Swords Dance as well. Yeah, 90 speed as well. I didn't say Zangoose was a bad Pokemon. I just said it was furry bait, and that's why I was staying the hell away from it. Complete difference. I want to use Yoko here. Can you actually get rid of this thing for me? Fake out, because I know you'd do it to me, Lombre. God damn it, I'm trying to find this thing. Right, okay, here's the description anyway. It was like it was an altar. It was like a massive like ball of a massive cotton ball with like Altaria's head sticking out of it, and you use it to clean your keyboard. And I thought that was like it was the cutest thing ever. And now I'm trying to find it. I think I saw it on Twitter, so I might have to look at it there, but... Twitter's one of those things I try and stay away from. I try and spend 10 minutes on it a day, in terms of, like, looking. Otherwise, you get bogged down with things that just make you mad, and I don't want to be mad. I try and be as uplifting as possible. It seems, to me, Twitter's just a place where you end up getting angry at other people over stupid things. Okay, so because we've already got Lotad, we've already got Ernesto. Want to talk to this guy? Oh well, we don't want to talk to that guy. We want to see what's behind that guy. The berries are on the other side, aren't they? Is there an item here? I can never remember. I'm not really keen on Goldeen. And Barboach, I think it's just... I like it. I like Barboach a lot, especially when it has no guard and you can do some weird stuff with that. But there are other water types that I think are going to be better, so I'm going to have to pass on it. I think I know what I want from this route. No, it's in a ROM hack that I remember having no guard. Oh, it might be or am I misremembering it? It does have no guard. It's just rarely, because it's a hidden ability. It might be that instead. That's why. Yeah, it was in a ROM hack. I can't remember which one. but I was using some degenerate strat with it in a ROM hack. It's a long time ago now. It might have been Sacred Gold. Might have been Storm Silver or something like that. Anyway. It definitely wasn't in the original game. This is what I mean. When you play ROM hacks, you forget about everything because people change up moves and change up moves, change up abilities, change up everything. And you just forget. Because it's basically like it's like misinformation for Pokemon because you're like, okay, and I remember that this is this move, or this Pokemon can learn this move, and then you're like, oh wait, no, it's not because that was in a fan-made game, not a, you know, not a different game. This guy is a fire one, right? Amnesia Whiscash is Amnesia Whiscash, if I can speak, is pretty good. Also, we all have to admit, Whiscash he's got one of the best smiles in Pokemon. Look at that boy and tell me he's not a happy boy. Water gun. I like Whiscash. He's just, I don't know. I just think there's better water Pokemon you can get. Ooh. How's that going, by the way, your Infinite Fusion run? Ooh. Sapsipper Azumarill with a ground Pokemon. Are the movesets the same, or do they get, like, predisposed movesets depending on what type they are? Learn sets are from both Pokemon. So, okay, cool. Hope the ground Pokemon you put in was good. Ah, a double battle. Well then. I mean, because I've not had a proper good look at Infinite Fusion, but I do believe fairy types exist, so yeah, having a Shedinja that only is affected to fairy type moves, or like field moves, or stats conditions, still pretty good. Okay, we'll go with button. The only reason I hummed is because I wanted to put out Talo for the Lombre and was like, oh, that won't work now. Okay. Oh, there's even different modes for it. That's pretty cool. Seems to get like I said, I'm still not keen on playing it, but the fact that they've put like different modes in shows like the actual effort that those guys have put into it, in terms of actually making, you know, the detail they put into the game. I did see they I did have a look at it, and I was like, oh, they put in a lot of different Pokemon. Yeah, respect, man. You know, if you put that much time and craft into it, I mean, you know, it may not be my cup of tea, but I can respect the art of actually going through Pokemon and building this whole new place. Okay. Now I have a way to out you. You've got to be... Thank God it was a Lombre, because I panicked for a second there. That's pretty interesting. I'd have to have a look at... I'll have a look at after the stream at his video and how it is. Like I say, I'm planning out because we just finished South Park and Half-Life. I did see how... I'm glad Barry's story ended nicely, by the way. Sorry, Barney's story ended nicely, by the way. That he didn't have to... He didn't get captured by G-Man. I'm looking at Meryl. Doesn't know roll out. I believe that Marshtomp is quicker than Numel. And if it's not, we've got serious problems. But yeah, I have been looking at doing other games. Like I said, because I'm looking at Resident Evil at the moment, I'm definitely in that mood. To play a Resident Evil game, and I think because I played 0 and 1, I'm feeling we play RE2 remake, you know. Ride the crest of that wave of people playing Resident Evil 4, so I'm just going to sneak in with RE2. And be like, yeah, you want to see what Leon did before that? Boy was the wisecracking guy we know in RE4. It's one of those of just wanting to play that game, both of them. Both RE4 and RE4 Remake. Because they seem like both good games, like... Here we go. Getting my old buddy. Apart from the fact he's not as good and doesn't know Technician. Ooh. I mean, the name of fusing... I'm taking it's an Umbreon with a Charizard is awful. Umbrazard does not sound cool, but the actual Midnight Flame Pokemon sounds pretty damn awesome. I mean, just as a description. Huh. How many fused Pokemon are there in those games? Is there only certain Pokemon you can fuse? Or is it like, I want to keep Headbutt, want to keep Mega Drain, want to keep Leech Seed. So, Stun Spore, you have won me a gym badge. I salute you, good sir. You are going. Because you're 75 accuracy and you suck. And I could have, you know, I can get a Pokemon with Thunder Wave. Okay. Okay. 420 Pokemon. So how many Pokemon is that? Ugh. I can't... Oof. That's what I mean. It's the reason, like... The concept doesn't interest me that much. But the actual, like... I can respect the craft of the people who've made it. Just because you can tell how much effort they've put in. Just, you know, naturally. And as someone who has tried to make games in the past, I can respect it. In Repel. Because we don't want to encounter here. Got a Breloom. I don't think we face anybody here, so I think we're fine. There's an item up here that we want. Well, that's good as well. They're continually updating the game as well. That's nice. I don't think we face anybody here. To the best of my knowledge. Yep, you did see me before, Archie. Yes, they are a total group of fanatics who believe in the destruction, or engage in destruction, claiming to expand the landmass. Don't you do the exact same with water? You know, what percentage of the Earth is water, and you want to make more of it? Route 115, we're going for Swablu. Because the only other one we can get is Jigglypuff. Hence why we're smashing rocks on Route 114. It does annoy me though that you have to go all the way to here to get back to go back to Mount Chimney. Yeah, I do need Surf for that encounter, that's why I'm waiting for it. Yeah, but I've already been to Rustboro and I don't need to. We're going the long way around, unfortunately. It is a faster route, probably, but eh. Oh, we can go see what's his name. I forgot about that. Shouldn't give us anything, but I can take the berries. I don't think she gives us anything. That's why I didn't think she gives us anything. She doesn't give me anything useful, is what I should have said. Can I not get behind there? Or do we have to go behind the house? The dolls are nice, but, you know, in a Nuzlocke, the dolls don't really help, do they? I'm thinking... You know, I'm thinking in terms of practicality. Also, when I was a kid, I was always one for building my base in in those really obscure areas that are hard to get to. What jagged path encounter do I want? Well, we are playing for Numel, so to get a Merle. If we get Machop, that'll be the... I mean, the only one that doesn't suck, or the only one that sucks, sorry, is Spoink. Like, we literally cannot... You know, Spoink doesn't help us in terms of... We get a Psychic type, which is pretty good, but in terms of getting... Or limiting our encounters to get Numel. We need Numel to get Meryl, or to guarantee Meryl from Route 112. So... Double-edged sword, really. Okay, now I want to avoid this like we said, like the plague. I do not want an earthquaking Pokemon near me at any time. We didn't get one yet, It's Meryl or Numel, so we're trying to get Meryl, which means we're trying to get Numel from one of the other two, either Fiery Path or Jagged Pass, to then get Meryl. So then we can use Azumarill in the battle against Flannery, because that is... Azumarill does the most damage to Flannery's Torkoal. Period. May as well clean this route out while we're waiting. Meryl can have thick fat, yeah. True. If I got it earlier, I probably would have wanted it to have huge power just for the attack. It can have both in this game, I believe. Levitates a thing, so ground moves don't work on me, so... Ah, I see a problem. I see a big problem. Yeah, that was the problem I was seeing. Huh. Nope, we don't get ghosts until Mount Pyre. I think Mount Pyre. So what I was playing for... Do it. Okay. Crack your fingers, bucko. Oh yeah, Shedinja. But, you know, if I was going to ban any Pokemon that wasn't a legendary, it would be Shedinja. Well, bucko. Bye-bye. Whirlwind? On Makuhita? I mean, interesting strategy, but no dice. This is the one thing that I thought might get me out of it. So I thought, I'm just going to have to risk Erhart for a turn, maybe. He's going to go for Smog. And I don't think he booms on, like we said, talking about. I don't think he booms first turn. He wouldn't have... Now, here's the weird thing. He can boom first turn. Right, okay. I thought it was like we were talking about. If it's at full health, he doesn't. He doesn't. The only problem is now it's his last Pokemon. I know. Oh, I think there is something in the code about him not being able to boom if it's his last mon. But just in case, we'll play it safe. Because you never know. And you know, don't want to lose my burb. She's special. Okay, just go for the sludge. Do not poison me. Good boy. I remember reading something on it because it's such a weird condition. Not like when the AI knows how to use self-destruct. It's a bit like, especially in these games, like the AI doesn't know how to deal with a move like Substitute. So it's one of those where it's very hard to find, like, say, like, knowledge on how to actually, like, get around certain moves, or finding out how certain moves work, or how the AI sees a move and how it will use it is probably the best way of describing it. We put a repel on, right? So back to button. But yeah, glad that train is out of the way now. Because that could have been awkward. I did not face you. Ah well, we're cleaning out the route anyway, may as well. Watch my XP go randomly up. Oh, my favourite. I love little Trapinch. It is a ground type in this game only, right? It doesn't get its dragon until it turns into Vibrava. And it only really knows dark type moves. See that Mach Punch animation? Beautiful. Okay, now we'll heal up. We'll repel when we get back to the old lady. Something I've not done, which I could... No, I can't do because I don't have a Cutman. Is, I could use, thingy. I was thinking about going back to the Trickmaster's house, but we don't have the ability to. Was the obvious. Ooh, actually, that's a better idea. I like this idea more. I forget what the bike music sounds like. Lotad, I don't think can learn Cut. I think Lombre can, I don't think Lotad can, unfortunately. I'll race you to the knowledge, because I'm about to look it up in my book. Yeah, Lotad can't learn Cut. Lombre can't learn Cut as well. Which is weird, because you would think Lotad would, wouldn't you? Okay, and let's defeat this fine lady here. Oh no, did we face her? Okay, good. That's all good. I thought I didn't. Woo! Sorry, I just had a mini heart attack because I went through that one patch of grass. What we'll do is we'll get to a Pokemon Center and we'll show off the box and we'll see what we can maneuver. But for now, I want to get to here. Go through here. There's one. Damn it. Accidentally pressed when I shouldn't have. It's okay, if the rock types we have Breloom out, we should be fine. Never mind, he has Numel. He's going to go for Ember. I can't remember when he learns Magnitude, because my brain's like a sieve. So I guess we could fish for an Ember. Fish for a burn. Breloom. Oh, Breloom. Yeah, well. We don't have to learn Cut, so we'll get a mon eventually that learns it. Oh my poor Machop. You were about to experience pain like you have never felt before. Tentacool, yep, agree. Can that learn Cut? I don't know. I know we haven't got it yet because I'm waiting for the good rod. I'm being lazy. I don't want to get like a level 10 Tentacool. The only problem is with Tentacool is because of my level cap, which is 24. It doesn't learn any good moves until I want to say level 25. I believe it's at level 25 in this game is when it learns... Can't think of the move right now. Going completely blanked on me. Bubble Beam. God, I have absolutely battered this Pocket Pokédex though. Because the actual, was it the binding? Is coming apart. I want to keep it together as all as I can. It's a nostalgic book for me. Can't get to Jagged Pass yet until we beat Maxi. Can we just respect Archie here? Man's doing a 1-on-3 with a Poochyena. I mean, it could be a very high-level Poochyena. You know, if we're going off youngster Joey levels, you know, top percentage. It's pretty cool, but I'd like to keep Tentacool open as a Pokemon I can use, because Tentacool is pretty good in terms of just being a Pokemon on its own. Well, we've got a burnt Taillow, so let's just, let's show it off. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you thought Taillow was good before. Now imagine it when it doesn't get hurt outside a battle. Bearing in mind, because it's got Guts, I don't believe the burn actually takes effect in terms of an attack drop. Okay, Numel scares me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. We will put in Big Axe. And Wing Attack the Zubat. Question mark. There goes your bat. I'm always worried when I see Magnitude. When it comes to games like this, I tend to be very negative and worry about the fact that I'm going to get Magnitude 10'd. Let's see how much damage your Wing Attack does on Numel. Yeah, welcome to Guts Taillow. Welcome to one of the most broken mons in the game. You're welcome. Now, do you see why I wanted it so badly and why it is a staple? If we hadn't got Taillow from Route 116, we would have tried to get it from Route 115. And we would have tried for the Swablu in Route 114. Okay, and I always forget what her first mon is. Because if you don't know, this is an admin. Or whatever they call them. Can't remember her name. Or his name. Or her name. Tabitha looks like... like... If you saw that sprite, normally, you wouldn't expect that to be a girl, right? I'm not the only one seeing that. Well, obviously Tabitha, a girl's name, I'm assuming it's a girl. Or it could just be a, you know, an unfortunate case of someone who really wanted a girl and they got a boy. And were that spiteful about it. That actually happens. To people and they get named as such. Which sucks, I think. Well, we got Guts Taillow, not Guts Swallow. One-shot everything! Who needs to play the game with knowing how powerful certain Pokemon can be when you can just hit everything for... You can just hit everything for a certain amount of damage. Like so. It's almost like you don't even need to be good at the game. I was gonna fish for burns on the first that magma double battle, but since we we got that Numel there. I thought we might as well. Yeah, Tabitha in the remake. Is it a he or is it a she? I don't know, because Tabitha's a girl's name. You know, I'm open. You know, preaching to the you know, the seats here. I don't know. So it is a he. Okay. Why is he named Tabitha? Unfortunate name. Is it a unisex name and I just don't know? You know, I'm a bit confuzzled, because to me, you know, Tabitha's a... When I think of Tabitha the name, it's a girl's name. That's how I see it anyway. I've never seen a boy called Tabitha. Ah, did they change the name in the in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? So I remember Marnie, because I remember all the... Is Marnie, right? The one in the girl out of the Magma admins. Oh, is it? Okay. Not Marnie, I'm thinking of someone else. What's her name? Marnie's the one in Sword and Shield. Yeah, I think I'll just have a quick look, because I don't want to... I want to actually give you proper info. I want to know who the team members are. Who am I thinking of? Shelly. Shelly is in Team Aqua. Courtney, that was it. Courtney. Because I remember the first posting of Courtney because of the way she looks. You know. I mean, if you've seen Courtney's redesign in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you'll know why. Again, the internet is a weird place and scares me. Okay, now we can do all the trainers we want. You thought we were going to face Maxi? Not yet. I want to be sure that I'm going to beat Maxi. Huh. Does Tabitha / Harlan, because apparently Harlan's the name in the anime, does he look, do they look like what they do in the original artwork, or do they look like more what their redesigns were? Of course, I'm assuming they look like the original. I'm just... I don't know, it's just very weird, you know. You know, Tabitha to me is you know, I've never seen a boy called Tabitha, so it's just weird, that's all. So I thought, is that just a thing on... Is it a thing in Japan that I don't know about? Like, is there a... Or is it just you know, a cock-up by Game Freak? Okay, cool. Well, in Generations, I'd expect it to, because in Generations, they literally just took the game... They were telling stories from the game, and they want to go with the obvious ones. You know, like the most recent ones. Yeah, Tabitha... Like, I'm looking if there's, like, you know, a bigger version of her sprite. Oh well. It's just because you can't see her clearly. The only thing you see is her sprite in terms of Emerald. Oh, in terms of Ruby, yeah, root from Ruby and Emerald, so... You don't really get a, you know, a bigger picture of her like you do in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Also, can we just... I don't know if this is... if everyone likes this, but I did. In Ruby and Sapphire and X and Y, I really like those little, like, screens you get of the drawn person before you went into that battle. You know what I mean? Like, you went into the battle and then, you know, when it says you've been challenged by blank, instead of going directly to the battle scene, you see, you had, like, it was a little, like, obviously hand-drawn, no, not, oh, yeah, it was obviously probably hand-drawn, but the little design of the character, with like it you know, like what they would do if, say, Ken Sugimori was drawing them. I thought that was I like that. I don't know. There's something about it that I don't know. It looked clean. It looked nice. I thought it was something different. I won't mind them bringing it back now because I just like the way they drew characters. The only, like, it's a shame that they didn't do it for certain rival fights. Like, I think with Serena, they just go directly into the battle. Or when it says you've been challenged by Serena, they just show the model that they had in-game. Which was a shame, because I thought, like, the actual, just... the standard, like, look of the trainers were great. You know, from when they've been drawn in, like, a 2D fashion, like, artwork. Like, I'm assuming that's what they wanted to do with it, like, make it concept art. I thought that was better than actually having the models throw the Pokeball out. I don't know, maybe I'm just jaded. I'm too, like, I've openly said, like, I'm not a big lover of the... Or, I'm more in love with these games than the 3D Pokemon games we've had so far. Legends Arceus is probably my favourite. Kaba for rocking that Taillow, the Swellow gut strat. So fair enough. That's in the manga, by the way, not in the actual game. Just in case anyone's like, well, no he doesn't. He has X and X and X Pokemon that I can't remember right now. And I refuse to look up because I'm impatient. I'm strong, I won't cry if I lose. You should cry. It's a manly thing to cry if you lose in a Pokemon battle. It's to do better. What, normal grunt Pokemon just evolved? Did it? I have no idea what you're talking about. What, that one? That one here? This person? I can't remember, like I said, I've got a memory like a goldfish. When I do something, like, I do it and then I just instantly forget it unless it's something I have to remember. And I choose to remember, purposefully. In the moment, I just take what's in front of me and then I'm gone. It's like when driving. I'm quite good at picking out situations and knowing when to do certain things. Okay, and so earlier he had 2 Numels, a Puccino, and a Zubat. Okay, and so how would any of them evolve? They didn't kill any of my Pokemon? Were they over-leveled? Fake out. I always like to think the fake out animation in this game, and just the way it is, if you've ever seen the Sherlock Holmes films with Robert Downey Jr., I always like to think it's when he does the discombobulate. So I like to imagine Makuhita has just, you know, basically slapped Sandshrew basically, like, in the face with both of his hands and just smushed his face in by saying discombobulate. We do I know, like, well, we'll see. Won't we? We've not got the Versus Seeker yet. I can't remember where you get that from. Well, Versus Seeker, basically, when we get that, I'll pump money in. I'll start pumping the money in, because at that point we can get infinite battles. Hi, Jupiter, how you doing? We have gone to Meteor Falls, and we're just leveling up a bit more before we take on Maxi. Is the Versus Seeker not in this game? I thought he was in this game. Oh yeah, I have the nav. I'm just thick. See what I mean? I blank. And there's so many things I just forget about. We should check on what the, Mr. Stone. Oh. Okay, and stupid question, is the Devon president his dad? Because I've never thought about that before, and now realizing it, I feel pretty stupid. Yes, okay, cool. Hang on a minute. Okay, and so Mr. Stone, president of the Devon Corporation. You know. He makes the Pokénav, right? Basically the Pokemon phone. Sort of. It's the Pokegear, but, you know, it looks different. And it can't tell you where your map is. If anything, the Pokegear was actually quite better than the Pokénav. Oh, well, actually... No, it does have a map, so it is basically the Pokegear. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit better than the... Well, no, it's not better than the Pokegear. The Pokegear has... You can put on some sweet tunes. You can vibe. So when you're out in, like, the wilderness, you can be, like, you know, listening to, like, Oak and Mary or whatever show you want on. That's the only show I can remember from Heart Gold and Soul Silver that's actually on the radio. Oh, I actually played this perfectly. I remembered the cameraman has a Magnemite. I couldn't remember what the reporter has. Discombobulate and Mudshot. Okay, Ampharos and Discombobulate. No, we're not Discombobulate, Mudshot. I want to Discombobulate. I'm doing the meme again. God damn it. I really just like the meme where it's Discombobulate. I like Robert Downey Jr. films. They're pretty good. Even when he was like when he was younger and he was a bit of a bad boy before he took up Iron Man, stuff like that. He's a good actor. I just hope people don't see the, Oh, I didn't even think about it like that. That's actually genius, yeah. They always have the Whismer and the technicians with them. Okay, you guys have it. I'll let you do the interview. What do you want to go with? Pick a random category. What are we saying to this person? Because I don't know if this impacts anything apart from on the TV. I can't remember if it does. Okay, in Pokemon? God damn it. Yeah, I should have seen that coming, shouldn't I? I should have seen it coming. I swear to God, if Balls is the next one and we can get that out, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, thank God, it's only a one-word one. Okay, well, I don't want to go through Fiery Path again, so I'm running out of repels. So I guess we'll take on Maxi, and we'll finish off that. We'll finish off the episode here. We faced this dude, right? No, we have not. Okay. Yeah, I know. You won't let me forget it, will you? Ah. Well. He has 4 Geodudes. How am I looking on in terms of levels? Okay. Just in case that Yokozuna doesn't kill. Because obviously Geodude knows magnitude and Makuhita's defenses are not brilliant. He's a good old punching bag is what he is. He's like Yokozuna the wrestler in real life. He's got a good attack stat. If he hits you with that bonsai drop, he's hitting you. No, we do not have Manectric. We got Minun from that route, and we sacked it in the gym battle. We will get... I'm hoping to get Electrike from Route 118. If I remember correctly. It's there, and we can still get it if I play my cards right. Oh yeah, we can get it pre-Gym 6. Actually, the 6th gym is... Well, because we've not got a lot of encounters yet. Especially on this side. Gym 6 and Gym 7, if I could speak, is actually not looking too bad. In terms of... We're definitely going to have Cacturn, provided the fact I can catch the goddamn thing. I do not have a Wingull, but I can get one Host Norman. No, Zigzagoon we can wait. I waited for because I didn't want Zigzagoon because you can get it later on. Yeah, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I was actually thinking of using Crawdon or Sharpedo in the 7th gym because they're guaranteed. I can get a Corphish from Petalburg if I have a Super Rod, and I think it's guaranteed. And I think if I play, basically if I go through enough water encounters, I can get a Sharpedo. Okay, and I can't remember what you have, Maxi, but if you are the boss that I know you to be, in terms of how do I put this? Generic villain, you will start off with a Zubat or a Golbat, or he could start with a Puccino. Let's find out. I know that he has a Mightyena. I know that he has a Camerupt as his ace. I just can't remember what he has. That third Pokemon. That's why I went, he's probably got a Zubat or a Golbat. Because that's the only other Pokemon that they've had so far. I know, I've played this, I remember playing Ruby and Sapphire, so I'm not used to Emerald teams. Okay, Mightyena first, that's good. That's good. Good. I know we're going to get intimidated here. That's true, Hypnosis works on Dark types. But there's always been moves like that. Like, in Generation 1, for example, I know Bide works on Ghost types. Which is how, if you ever would want to do a solo run with Eevee, that's the only way you can get through Lavender Town to get the Pokeflute. Also, Nightshade. Nightshade is notorious for that. I can't remember what what generation they stopped doing it, but Nightshade used to hit a lot of non. I think it did hit normal types actually, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, we go for the free damage. It's a free Fake Out, a free Discombobulate. Okay, yeah, 2 Pokemon can't touch in the 7th gym. I believe they are the... Is it the Natu? And the Solrock? Or is it Lunatone? I was close. Xatu, sorry. No, I always get those two mixed up. A lot of Gen 2 Pokemon I forget about how these stat line, what Pokemon go where. Okay, and let's see those Thrusts. Okay, never mind. I guess we're going for a Vital Throw. That did not do as much damage as I would hope it would do. Ah well, I guess 1 Intimidate does do a lot of damage. Okay, well that is why we have this boy. This boy can hit so many fast punches. He's like Piston Honda from Punch-Out! Apart from the fact he's not Japanese, of course. Well, he is technically made by by a Japanese company, so... Come see, come sa. Okay, and he's bringing the big boy out early. He's probably going to go for a fire move, if I had to guess. Because he's going, obviously, with button. So we go into Axel. Oh boy. I feel a lot better about myself. The problem here is, I believe he might be faster. Hang on a minute, I'm just considering this. He's probably faster than me, and if he hits a magnitude... Yeah, you'd think that, but so is Axel, and you have to remember that Axel... Like, what? I'm not going to look up Marshtomps. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to look up camera ups. Please don't tell me in chat, I'm looking away. But Marshtomp's speed, because I do have it, so I'll look it up, is 50. But you have to think he's got that level difference on us of 2. And I'm trying to think, do I want to risk it? Okay, and I'll trust you guys. If I lose my Axel because of this, it's on you, not me. Ah, I thought it would kill. Okay. Get the bird in, right now. So I know something that's gonna kill. And it's a heaping load of wing attack to the face. Yeah. I should have remembered that water gun doesn't kill, because the whole reason we are going for Meryl is the fact that water gun is just bad on Marshtomp until we get a better move. Yeah, the 5th gym is pretty easy. I think it's going to be pretty easy. Because we've got 2 fighting types. Which we will get... Hopefully we'll get Hariyama. I can't remember what Gyarados' sprite looks like in this game. Because I never really used Gyarados in Generation 3. I'm more a Generation 4 type of Gyarados guy. When it gets the physical special split. Belly Drum Lanoon's easy. The 2 problems are, for me personally, is obviously the slacking. We have to get in a fighting type because Spinder, I think, is just awkward enough where you can't one-shot it. Vigoroth, surprisingly, as long as you can get in reliably, is not that big of a problem. You'd think it would be because it hits like a brick and no slash. But slack off isn't really a problem due to us getting dig if we can find a mon that has it. Could someone remind me what I get for the meteorite again? I can't remember if Professor Cosmog? Aha, you see, that's what I'm not worried about. That's why we got dig. We've got dig to counteract the slacking. Moonstone. Okay, and so that's not actually very good, is it? We're kind of hurting, aren't we? How many repels do I have? I might just go back to Mauville. Nah, we'll get to... And we will... Okay. We'll go to Lava Ridge. We can... Cosmog is the only legendary that has a pre-evolution. Technically, it's not. Depending on if you count Fion. Yeah, and Manaphy. Is it Fion or Fione? Do you pronounce the E? I don't know. Yeah. This is a problem I have with what Pokemon, and it started in Generation 3, to be fair. Pokemon just made too many legendary Pokemon. Do I go for the Mega Drain here, or because I'm worried about confusion, or do I play safe? Something else. I'm at full health. I'll go with it. I believe in my Breloom. I didn't have you as a competitive Pokemon for nothing. You can take a hit. You can take a hit and keep on ticking. Now, I couldn't tell you about Manaphy. It's one of those Pokemon you never really get, so I couldn't tell you how good it is in competitive. But Breloom, when I used it, was pretty damn good, so I can't say anything. I'm talking about Breloom. My good old mushroom buddy. Okay, now let me just look up Jagged Pass, because sometimes I forget to put Repel. The Repel I put brackets in on what level is when I'm repelling. So let me just check. Nope, we have to do this. So, point is, do I get my encounter now? Or do I wait for next time? I think we'll just get to Laveridge Town. And then we'll get our encounter. This dude is doing the Magma Emblem thing that we need later. I always like this, the fact that they put the... I did not know we battle him. This could be a problem. Never mind, it's not a problem. I didn't know we, yeah, of course, yeah. Stats aren't everything in Pokemon. You can have, you have to have the mix of decent stats in where the Pokemon's move pool is good, basically. Don't get me wrong, having a Pokemon that's well-rounded is nice, but you want to have Pokemon that get the benefits of the stat lines they have and the move pools they have. As well as what abilities they have to boost certain things. Tail Glow's pretty good, I forgot about that. Yeah, like, this is what I mean. Manaphy is just... I assume all legendaries are somewhat busted. Because, you know, they're legendaries, they've got high stat totals, they tend to know either exclusive moves that are pretty damn good, or they have very decent move sets because you get them later on in the game. There are, of course, a few exceptions. Yeah, not every legendary is good. Brilliant. You know, not every legendary is great. It's just a common rule that I use. You know, like, if we're talking about bad legendaries... Trying to think of one that come to mind. Probably, like, yeah, the early game birds. I don't want to do the double battle. I'm hurting. I have no healing items. Leave me alone. God damn it. Why is there always one more trainer? Okay, let me pass, sir, and I will grant you eternal wishes. Aha, I lied. I don't have a Jirachi. Oh, okay, and we're here. Beautiful. We can always just go back up and get our encounter later. But for now, I will rest, knowing in the fact that I did okay on Archie. I misplayed. We can wait for the Why Not egg. Wobbuffet's pretty good. Depending on Wobbuffet's a good mon if you know how to use it. But yeah, I think we'll leave it here. Next time out, we'll get all of our encounters. We'll get to and we'll work on the Flannery Gym. But for now, it's all time I've got for today. This does be for people on YouTube, Rumble, all those other platforms, because we're moving over to play on Yu-Gi-Oh! Next. This is all streamed live on Twitch. If you ever want to watch live or want to interact with me like people have been doing today, you're more than welcome to. I want to thank you guys for watching. Oh, there's a link to the Twitch channel in the description of every video that I do, as well as any other platform you want to watch me on. I'd like to thank you guys for watching one final time, and bye-bye.